What is going on, everyone? We are back with another music reaction. I am Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
Together we are...
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are.
And I'm excited. It's been a while since Blackbriar last released something. Like a year? I think it was this time last year that they released their last album. I think. Right around. Anyway, I love their stuff. They've never let me down. And I'm here for it.
I have to woo-saw anytime she says it's been a while because I am trying to stop breaking out into Stained every time somebody says it. It is so hard to do after 20 some odd years of
Reflex.
It's
honestly, obnoxious to myself that I still want to do that too. Like, I annoy myself by mentally breaking out into it. It's getting old.
Well, the good news is
I'm getting old.
I can still hear it in my head. So
that's why I said mentally.
Because it doesn't bother me.
No, it bothers me
that's
that
why
my brain
to
jumps to that. Yeah, well, you know. I mean, my brain already did it for me, so it's not like it's like adding to the misery.
It's a great song, though. It's like one of 3 good Stained songs. Somebody's gonna
after hearing it multiple times a day in my head. Like, I'm a little over the song. Still, I agree. It's a good song, but I just don't want to hear it anymore.
In your head.
Correct.
Because it's on a couple playlists.
Okay. So anyway, I'm very excited about this.
Me too. We recovered. We covered.
We need to recover. Yeah, apparently.
From life. We covered their last album that had come out, Tales from a Shipwreck or something like that. Was that right?
Yeah.
Did I nail it?
I'm pretty sure it's Tales from a Shipwreck.
Did I remember
something like that? But that was, I believe, this time last year.
Yeah. So it looks like they might be gearing up for something new.
So exciting. I love everything they've done.
I'm excited. All right. So, with that being said, ladies and I almost slapped you. I am so sorry. With that being said, I'd felt so bad.
Would have gotten one back too.
I'd have deserved it. This is Blackbriar, Crimson Faces.
That's exciting.
Maybe somebody's bleeding from the eyes.
Is that like the red mask? I was thinking, you know.
As a wrestling fan, they always say Crimson Mask whenever somebody's bleeding. So, like, Crimson Faces, I immediately think somebody's...
No, I was thinking of more like the Poe kind of thing. But, you know.
Okay.
The red mask.
Right.
Anyway.
All right. With that being said, let's get it.
Did it. That's so gorgeous.
I'm going to say this, and I want you to bear with me. This is not a negative remark whatsoever. But I swear on everything, every song I've heard from them sounds nautical.
Okay. Like the music itself?
Yes. And it's not even because they named their album The Tales from the Shipwreck. I've thought of this...
Cause of a Shipwreck.
Or Cause of a Shipwreck.
Yeah.
This was even like prior to that. Like it has an almost... Think sea shanty, but way more modern.
I mean, like, I could see what you're saying. To me, it's just, it's very...
It has this
goth.
flow to it.
It's very goth, is
and
what it is.
I don't know. It's really weird.
I mean, she does talk about, like, flying and stuff like that. So, honestly, whether airflow or water flow, it is, you know...
Right.
Zora's kind of a, you know, fae in and of herself.
It is absolutely gorgeous, regardless.
Yeah.
I love it.
That corset is goddamn gorgeous. So is Zora, but you know. What?
I'm trying to think of what she's singing about.
The first thing that hit me when she was talking about
Because
returning to Seafoam is the original Hans Christian Andersen Little Mermaid.
Right, but I don't know. The reason why I'm confused, I guess, is I'm trying to think, because she's talking about living in your shadow.
Yeah, walking in the hauntingly beautiful shadow.
Right.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out, because that's why I guess I'm leaning away from the original Little Mermaid tale.
Right.
'Cause I don't feel like that really makes sense with the story.
True.
So I'm trying to think of, is it like some sort of maybe more traditional towards like original mermaid lore, or maybe leaning more towards like sea spirits, or what the fuck are they called?
Nymphs?
Would it be nymph-ish?
I mean, ish. Depends. Depends on what kind of... There's a pantheon out there, like, for
There's several.
everything. Yeah, for everything. So, like, and there's also different kinds of water spirits for everything. I mean, but she is talking about them having achieved immortality, and that could just be in thought, and you can walk in someone's shadow, quote unquote, who has passed along. It just means that their shadow basically overshadows you, or you are trying to follow in their footsteps, right. Or their... I don't know. I need to hear more of it, but, like, it's funny because not everything that they sing has to do with the sea, but then you brought up the nautical thing, and the first thing she said was...
Going back into the water.
Go back to Seafoam, and I'm sitting here like, seriously? Seriously, Zora. Like, come on now.
You're not helping my case.
I know. I was like... Crimson Faces. I was kind of expecting, I don't know, vampiric.
Well, and then the Crimson Face thing. I'm trying to.
Well, I mean, she's talking about people that are like almost snooping on them, though, with their crimson faces. So I'm not sure where she's going with that yet. Other than they don't sound like they're necessarily pleasant.
Right.
I don't know.
We'll find out, maybe, or we may just remain aloof. Who knows?
I mean, like, I'm always aloof, but we may remain in the dark about that, is what you mean?
I will forever use the word aloof incorrectly because that's how it was always used with me. Aloof just means confused for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I know it's wrong.
Right.
But that's how it's always been used.
Okay. You can keep using it that way, and I'll just keep correcting you because it's just...
And that's fine.
Innate.
That's fine. I deserve the correcting.
And it's okay to reserve the right to be wrong.
Right. Reminding everyone of what? There's not a CC!
They probably have lyrics written in the description.
It's something blood.
I thought it was something every word in the blood. Which is why I said vampiric, almost.
No, go away. I don't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Reminding everyone of your spilled blood.
Okay, so she said, you dissolved into Seafoam, never to return back home, but you are immortal within the walls of Manderley. Oh, shit, I wish I remembered what Manderley was from. Where your spirit lingers while your body lies at the bottom of the sea. I'm walking in your hauntingly beautiful shadow, taunted by monstrous rhododendrons, watching me with their crimson... So, rhododendrons, she's talking about crimson-colored flowers, basically. Reminding everyone of your spilled blood. So I'm guessing that person was responsible for planting the rhododendrons, or they were the favorite flower of that person, or so
That's
on
such
and so
a
forth.
weird word to use in a song. I love it.
She always uses fantastically, like, either long words or just like words you would not expect that makes her writing process so much more interesting. Yeah. God, I love that dress on her. So I was right when I was saying that the walking in the hauntingly beautiful shadow, like, was talking about the spirit of someone past. So I got the like the sea you are relentless.
Cold, gracious, and tempestuous.
Yeah, I caught all that.
And I can fight the living, but I cannot fight the dead.
Okay, so I did hear her correctly. Honestly, again, you hear tempestuous and stuff like that. It's just, she's a great writer.
I wish more people used big words.
Well, just very cool words, too. I mean, tempestuous is an amazing word.
Yeah.
That, again, people just don't use often enough.
Right.
Yeah. They know how to write a fantastic haunted melody. Like, fantastic. Plus, I love the lady in red ghost jumping the pianist at the end there. So I heard about, like, she changed it to, like, embracing me.
You're embracing me tauntingly, so tauntingly, possessively manifesting yourself on me with the scent of white azaleas, so sweet and heady.
Right.
And then it's,
and then a repeat. And then at the very end, it changes to
reminding everyone of
all that I'm
all
not,
that I
which
am
means
not.
she can't live up to the shadow. Does it have any about? Because Manderley is a specific.
It does not, but Manderley Castle
Okay.
First off, Manderley is a fictional estate in Daphne du Maurier's 1938 novel Rebecca,
Okay.
owned by the character Maxim de Winter.
Okay. Dude, it's been a while since I read that. That was one of my...
Located in southern England, Manderley is a typical county estate. It is filled with family heirlooms, is run by a large domestic staff, and is open to the public on certain days.
Yeah, she's talking about the fictional, though.
Yeah, it's a fictional estate. It didn't say it was real.
Oh, okay. I think... Yeah, I've been to Cornwall.
It is explicitly stated as such in Hitchcock adaptation. Manderley is a typical county estate filled with family owners for public certain days. In spite of the house's beauty, the main character, the unnamed narrator, who has become mistress of Manderley, senses an atmosphere of doom about it due to the death of Max's first wife.
That's what I was gonna say.
And it is hinted
Rebecca.
that Rebecca haunts the estate.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so she's singing from the narrator's point of view.
Yeah. It's a very gothic novel.
Du Maurier's childhood visits to Milton Hall, Cambridgeshire. I probably fucked something up there. Home of the Fitzwilliam. What the fuck, people? Influenced. Everything's gotta be so difficult.
These are the big birds we don't want.
Yeah, we don't need names that have like.
It's Fitzwilliam.
Whatever. Influenced the description of Manderley, especially the interior. She told the 10th Earl Fitzwilliam in a letter that when she wrote Rebecca 20 years later, the interior of Manderley was based on her recollection of the rooms and the big house feel. Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, honestly, all you have to remember is that this is the second wife.
Right.
Who doesn't have a name, who can never live up to what the first wife, Rebecca, was. I was pretty sure that it was based off of another gothic novel because Preserved Roses, I remember I told you the story about that one, that it was about the serial killer that picked women but referred to them as roses. And she definitely has a taste for
the macabre.
Yeah, but also recounting goth novels, which is so much fun because she picks ones that aren't mainstream. You know, they're not the ones everybody's read. Not that I'm a gatekeeper or don't think you should go ahead and read all of them. I'm just saying. Right. They're fun. Anyway, I loved it. I love her voice. I really liked this one. I really liked the music video for it, too.
Zora looked absolutely gorgeous, as always.
Yes.
I still think my favorite member of the band that's not Zora, because, I mean, she's the front woman.
Yeah.
So she gets most of the attention. As front people tend to.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the dude with the really big red beard.
Yeah, that's fun.
I'm jealous.
Although, I did like the pianist in this one, not just because he's fabulous, but because he got the attack from the ghost. Right. I thought that was very fun. Plus,
I'm jealous.
He was rocking out there too, you know, like he was banging his head. I couldn't do that even back when I used to play. It would throw me off.
But no, I get super jealous of people that can grow big beards because I cannot.
Right.
It is literally in my DNA. I cannot grow a big beard.
That's also true. Anyway, fabulous. It's going on my list.
It's probably going to go on the Halloween playlist.
It should.
So we're 2 for 2 on Halloween playlist stuff for the day. So
yes.
That's awesome.
Makes me very happy.
Again, you all did a fantastic job. Instrumentally sounded.
I really like that this one started off from the get-go too.
Nautical.
It wasn't like a it wasn't like a slow introduction. It's just like it just started.
I guess gothic's a good word for it. I don't know.
It is very gothic. And that's what I like about them so much. Surprising. I know.
Right. All right. So, with that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. We will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.